Joined in the booth with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry, this is Kevin Harlan. Our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. For the Utah Jazz, they come into tonight after the loss to the Trailblazers in Portland. Tip-off goes to New Orleans. Here's Şengün. Over Williamson. Nails the baby hook. Hey, Brent, you think we might be watching the future of the league tonight? Two very young teams with superstar-level talent.
Well, some teams, Kevin, develop and they try to teach lessons through losing. But what I like about these squads is they're focused on winning right now.
And it's Williamson missing. And Collins has got the ball here for the Pelicans. Pass to Daniel. Shot clock at 6. He can't hit that time. Williamson in the post. His scoring totals are something to take note of. He's averaging over 19 points a game.
Yeah, it doesn't matter if you're big or small. You do not want to go toe-to-toe with Zion on the inside.
And that one's good. Daniels.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
And that one drops for him.
Inside, Zion just a monster. He could go over or through opposition.
Well, the Utah Jazz, GA, have one of the highest win percentages in NBA history.
And they're probably the greatest franchise to never win a championship. They made the finals twice. Unfortunately, they had to face Jordan and the Bulls both times.
Tries again. The shot by Hawkins, no good. Right side, Markkanen. We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time, the whistle blowing. And there's the foul against New Orleans.
7 feet, really good at shooting the basketball. A decent handle. Lauri Markkanen starts to tinker on that unicorn category.
You know, Greg, after a few seasons of development, Lauri Markkanen has really emerged.
And he's such a unique player. It took him a while to kind of figure out how to maximize all of those talents and also minimize the weaknesses. But boy, has he arrived.
Just so fast. I mean, it's like trying to stop the train when he's coming in for the slam.
Williamson with the bucket. Williamson's got 6. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. And he drives in, and he dunks it down.
Gives the team such a great element, having a one guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
Like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense.
And out of bounds as Utah gains possession.
I know people can't see you, but you're doing what I'm doing, scratching your head to that turnover.
Here's Dunn. Now about 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. From 12 feet out. Williamson outside. From past the arc. Pelicans pull it in. Here is Hawkins. Taking a look at the scoring numbers. Right now he averages about 9 points a game. Pass to Şengün. Here's Collins. Kicks it out to Hawkins. Ingram with it. Now guarded by Dunn. And it's Ingram missing.
And that was almost a block. Still did enough to alter the shot.
Yeah, altering the shot just as long as there's a miss. That kind of energy not wasted.
And here is Markkanen. He's a solid producer, averaging nearly 22 points a game. Here's Williamson. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. 10 points for him.
Just how awesome is it to watch the best of the best start to dominate in a game.
And here's Dunn. He'll bring it up for Utah. And the dunk by Williamson.
It's just so agile is Zion out there, and those kind of plays, gutting through the defense and just finding lanes to rip through.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Pelicans. Pelicans trail by 4. Now McCollum. Pass to Marshall. There's a minute 34 left here in the first quarter. That one's off. He starts the game with a miss. Outside, Markkanen. And there's the drive. Can't throw it down with one hand.
You have to really like his energy getting to the rim there. Shocked that he blew the dunk, but you know most times he's going to posterize his man.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
Here's Şengün. And he uses the glass on the lane.
Really, the defense is helpless to stop a layup right there. Just too much of an advantage in terms of the mismatch.
And Markkanen throws it down.
When you're a 7-footer like Markkanen, do you really have to jump to flush it? Just enough.
Here's Şengün. He can't get that one to fall. Great D that time from Harold. Jazz leading by 4. Pass to Markkanen. The fadeaway. And that one is good. Markkanen's got 6.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Here's Şengün. That fall. Nice feed that time from McCollum.
So a really good ball movement on the entire possession. And then CJ getting slick.
Here's Markkanen. Pelicans with the rebound.
He'd love to make them pay for giving up that wide open jumper. Just unable to do so.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line. Left side, Markkanen. Brown outside. And it goes down 2 points.
And look, he's not the best athlete, but he's able to create the space he needs to operate.
And they're scoring pretty well as we conclude the first quarter. Jazz out in front, leading by 5. Let's take a quick break now, and then it's on to the second quarter after this. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And from what we've seen from the Jazz so far, what's your take?
Boy, their offense looks really good when everyone's in sync. Terrific first quarter.
Yeah, couldn't ask for a better one right now. Just a complete rhythm by all the guys who got some minutes. Wonderful start.
Pelicans trailed by 5. New Orleans moving the ball around. Knocks it loose. And now in transition, here's Williams. Here we go. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
And that's the kind of play you just do not want to give up defensively. You lose the possession and give up a quick 2 at the other end.
And here we are watching Jalen Williams, Brent. There's a certain calm to his game, isn't there?
Yeah, he's comfortable because he really can do a lot of things on the floor, so there's nothing that's going to really shut him down. It's very hard to speed this guy up. He gets an opportunity to play at his pace. That's a gift.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Lauri Markkanen has gone from a bit player to a starring role on offense. He says it's something that I have to get adjusted to, but going forward, I have the room and the mentality to be more aggressive. When I watch film, I always see things that can become so much better. I have a long way to go, a lot of room to improve. Kevin?
All right, good stuff, D.A. Thanks.
That's the kind of aggressive basketball you love out of Brandon Ingram.
He takes it in. Here's Horton Tucker. Pass to Hendricks. And the foul on Jonas Valanciunas. That's foul number 2 for him.
And that's foul number 2. Maybe you don't sit him at this point, but you really have to be careful to not pick up another before half.
Here's Williams. Pocket 6. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
That's his first personal foul.
And we see players sometimes, Greg, after a change of venue, they change teams, suddenly taking the next step. What can key that leap?
Kevin, it's not all just opportunity and fit. I think there can be a mental component as well. A fresh start can give you a blank canvas to try new things.
Here is Daniels. 6 points for him. With the teardrop. This Pelican front office has done a great job, Brent, finding some diamonds in the rough. Players that have now helped.
Think about it, Kevin. They grabbed Jose Alvarado and Najee Marshall, both undrafted players. And those guys are key rotation pieces to change the tempo of any game. Herb Jones, a great steal in the second round, defensively comes in, creates havoc. I mean, a lot of really impressive finds from this front office.
There's Williams. Nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup. Williams has got 7 points here in this quarter.
And he waited for the last possible minute to get that one off. Made a sick adjustment right before he let it go.
All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Jazz.
So far, they've moved the ball well, leading to open, high-percentage looks. Lots of assists in this one.
Well, one thing standing out right now is just how fearless everybody is in getting to the inside. They're taking advantage of any lane or angle they get to get after it.
Williams gets the bucket.
Yeah, this story in the second quarter much different than the one in the first. We're finally seeing some aggression.
Ingram deciding where to go with it. Pass to Daniels. Horton Tucker with the rebound.
He creates such a great opportunity right at the rim, and he just can't get it to go, even with the defense not really a factor.
Now here's Williams. They lead by 8. That's the biggest of the game. And the foul on Dyson Daniels. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Checking in for the Pelicans. Operator Shengun. Hawkins.
On the wing, Williams. He's got 9. And it's blocked. And it's out of bounds. The Jazz able to retain possession here. Here's Williams. 6 on the shot clock. Clarkson goes in. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Pelicans trailed by 8. Shengun with the ball. Williams picks him up. Here's Ingram. Here he goes. The shot that time, not on target. Here's Horton Tucker. Harold down low. Back to Horton Tucker. With the floater. It's rebounded by New Orleans.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
Inside. Here's Shengun. That's good, and it's Ingram with the assist.
And Ingram and his court awareness continue to grow. A terrific dime there.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Jazz. it up here. And so it's Utah here with the ball. 6-point game. Williamson looking it over. Count that as his 7th field goal, 9 tries. He's shooting 78%.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Here is Daniels. 8 points for him. It's Hawkins on the wing. 6 to shoot. Good D by Williamson. Utah leading by 8. You know, Greg, for the Olympics, basketball is a shared family passion.
Yeah, I mean, Kelly's father was the coach, but his mom was actually the first woman to be an NBA scorekeeper. So he was raised around the game.
Now, here's Collins. Zion Williamson unable to get his last shot to go. And that one's good. His second basket of 4, shooting 50%.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
And it's out of bounds to the Pelicans. There's 39 seconds left in the second quarter. Daniels with it. 3-pointer. Rebound by Williams.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Here's Williamson. 12 seconds left in the first half of the game. Can't cash in from close range.
Man, it's close, but didn't get on balance quick enough.
His first personal foul. Third team foul. Checking in for the Pelicans.
Here is Daniels.
25.
And it is good at the buzzer. Wow!
Resourceful move there, ending the period on a high note.
Great way to end the quarter there. Team is pumped up.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Jazz leading by 4. Outside, Markkanen. Shoots over Ingram. Pass to Markkanen. Taken away. Now a timeout called by New Orleans. So it's the Pelicans now, trailing by 4. Here's Daniels, driving the lane. Some solid defense from Brown. Right side, Markkanen. For the 3. It's rebounded by New Orleans.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing seems to be falling.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. The Utah Jazz have found themselves a new all-star in Lauri Markkanen. Coach Will Hardy says he's our best player, but we're not making our team about him. We have a lot of really good players. Everyone is finding a way to coexist, and that's the great thing about our team. Kevin?
A quick rebuild. And David Aldridge, thank you for that report. And here's Collins. After the three-pointer from Lauri Markkanen. Can't connect from 13 feet out.
Well, he finds some space in that in-between gap there. Too bad he can't release that one on target.
And Markkanen throws it down.
And how about breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk?
A nice way to pad that lead a little more. You're right. And it's Ingram missing.
Might be time for the coaching staff to bust out a play for him to get going. 0 for 4 to start the half.
And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now.
Ugly start to the second half. They're still scoreless in their first 5 attempts.
Outside Markkanen. Just 5 on the clock. Lets it go with a 3. They get it back. Stolen away. Here's Hawkins. Offline with his 3.
And they continue to control the glass.
The shot by Markkanen. Nobody around. That's in. Coming off an assist from Dunn.
Just a lights-out shooter. Focus from Lowry is great.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans. Pelicans trailed by 11. Out to the right wing. Wow.
Herbert Jones.
Now, some of the dunks Collins can pull off are just awesome.
A second-round pick in 2021, Brent Herb Jones immediately made an impact on the defensive end.
Yeah, you wonder if being on the all-defensive team, or at least getting votes as a rookie, has changed Herb Jones' mentality about wanting to get Defensive Player of the Year. I know that sounds silly, but he's got the capability and versatility to be that much of an impact on the defensive end.
Here's Markkanen. The Pelicans make their last shot. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Hook, line, and sinker as Markkanen catches the defense with the pump fake, and he'll get the whistle.
The Jazz haven't yet missed a free throw. 5 for 5.
Not a strong suit for this group. Just around 71%.
So he gets them both.
A big fellow with the ability and confidence at the free throw line is something that every team wants. Don't have to make those late substitutions. Keep your big guys on the floor.
Here is Daniels. He's got 10. And that's a foul, and it's called on Troy Brown. That's foul number 2 for him.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. And here's Daniels. Just 5 to shoot. Kicks it out to Jones.
And really done plays with a real edge on these, staking his territory and showing off his impressive reach.
Brown feeling it out a bit. Down low. 3-pointer. Hangs home the trifecta. Brown's got the lead up to 12 now for the Jazz.
Yeah, how about the percentage they're shooting from beyond the arc here in the second half? +8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Now, here's Dunn. The 12-point lead, their biggest of the game.
And Markkanen has really found a great flow. The defense hasn't had an answer for it.
1:22 left in the third quarter of the game. Daniels from outside.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Here's Markkanen. The rebound by Brandon Ingram.
Whoops. Got caught in between moves there on his way to the rack.
Here's Şengün. And nothing is falling for him right now. And here's Dunn. He'll bring it up for Utah. Pass to Hendricks. Back to Markkanen. Sweet move. Comes up empty down low.
Defense as tough as it comes right there. He's a hard man to deny when he gets the ball to the rim.
Excellent D there from Markkanen. Jazz leading by 14. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. And Harrell wide open. He shoots. Another miss by Utah. And Jones has it in the corner. That's good, and it's Ingram with the assist. Jones has got his first bucket of the night.
I like the quick trigger from Jones that time. I know the shot was there, and I know he didn't wait for it.
Second team foul. Checking in for the Pelicans, Trey Murphy.
Dunn looking over the floor to the middle, and there's the bucket from Markkanen. Markkanen's got 13 points now in the quarter.
Markkanen attacking the heart of the defense that time.
And there's the whistle. That goes on Chris Dunn. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
Well, through 3/4 of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. Utah out in front as they wrap up the third quarter with a net. And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Pelicans trailed by 14. Pass to Ingram. Lets it go from 14. Down to 5 on the shot clock. McCollum outside. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Jazz leading by 14. Here's Williamson. And the dunk by Williamson.
Don't underestimate Zion's ability to work his way around defenders. Quick with the ball there and pretty shifty.
Well, the edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Shakes him. And finished off by Williamson.
Yeah, looks like Zion's got the stage all to himself there, just tearing down the rim.
Again, New Orleans turns it over.
And I'm all for the crowd interacting with the players, but not so much the players interacting with the crowd. That one, errant pass.
They have been really controlling this one.
You never want to be complacent on the floor. That's when you lose momentum.
The fader. Again, the Jazz score.
Doing a lot of nice work now from the field. He's helped get them this lead, and now he's helped them keep it.
Ingram outside. The 3. Rebounded by the Jazz.
With him struggling tonight, they need to find some other options out there to keep themselves in the game.
And it's Williamson missing.
Well, some smarts there on that play, changing his shot in the air so he could avoid the defense. Can't fault him for the creativity.
Shoots. Zion Williamson grabs the miss. Utah leading by 20. Clarkson on the wing. Pass to Olynyk. Clarkson with the ball. They bring recent years, we've seen the rise of sports analytics conventions, pro basketball negotiation competitions. I mean, they're really digging deep.
Well, they're not only digging deep, Kevin, but they're giving a tremendous opportunity to a swath of people that never thought they'd be part of the NBA. Look, if you're not 6'8" with a 35-inch vertical, that doesn't mean that you still don't have a place at the table in the NBA if you study hard enough, or you can make contributions to what the business side of basketball is all about.
And that's a couple of very shaky possessions in a row. One turnover right after the other.
New Orleans making a switch here. For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Williamson double team. Now here's Olynyk. At the elbow, Williamson. Over Valanciunas. And once again, off the mark by Utah. And so it's McCollum. He'll bring it up for New Orleans. Looking to get on the board here in the fourth still. Now Daniels. Outside, Jones. 4 on the clock. Can they get it? That shot misses. Jazz leading by 20. The drive by Williamson.
Oh, yes, sir. Some of the moves Williamson pulls off are just insane there. He didn't know what to do.
Timeout called here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over. Look at the clock, a little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. Daniels with it. Puts up a 3. Markkanen pulls it in.
And it's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down. Try to get some easy ones.
Brent, aren't even you amazed at the size of coaching staffs and all the support people these individual teams have now?
Yeah, some of the teams really go way out there with regards to almost a 1-to-1 ratio, Kevin, between player and coach. I just wonder sometimes if there's ideas that get shared, if they get convoluted with that many people. But if you're a player, man, the resources are there.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for the Jazz.
They bullied the defense here in the paint. Look at all of those buckets inside. Just hard to defend in the paint.
And down in the low post, they've had some success as well, winning a lot of points off of that physical ground and pound game.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
I mean, this team is just dangerous. Right now, every shot that they're putting up feels like it's going in.
Here's the Jazz with the ball. A nice run going 12 in a row.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Jazz.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And in terms of the season record, this is going to be their 18th win overall.
They can chalk this one up, but these two teams will see plenty more of one another before the season's over.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Zion Williamson.
You look at the energy he brought on both ends of the floor, and it's easy to see why he was a difference maker.
And once they smelled blood in the water, you could see the killer instinct take over.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game, but once they broke through that barrier, it was all them. Complete control.
Pass to Williams. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Markkanen.
Looked like a simple play and turned into a turnover. Can't give away possessions like that.
Ingram attacking. Lays it up and banks it in.
Brandon Ingram gets so much better when he gets that aggressive.
So it's the Jazz now. Here in the fourth, they've allowed just 4 points.
Impressive job by the players, coaches, and don't discount the impact of these fans.
Awesome to see their output tonight, trying to urge their team on, and that can always help. That home advantage of home fans getting you going, fully on display here.
All alone, and then Brown with the dunk.
Great effort and gets in a little razzle-dazzle at the end of that one.
Yeah, why not? Show a little creativity, get inside, move that ball around, just make sure you score.
There's a screen by Collins. Hawkins. No good on the 3. And so it's Utah easily grabbing the win. This game may not